Hello everybody, did this make it better? Before I start, yesterday was a bit of a inconvenience for me. Basically, for me, I take a usual route for me to go to work, and it gives me about 20 minutes to get there, or even 15. But it all depends on one road, which I go over a train tracks to get to the highway, and then get off to get real close to it and enter the work spot. And yesterday, a train decided to park on the very spot, and the only closest one would be about 2 miles, and I did not like that, so that's why. And the road itself was so bad that I couldn't even record anything because the potholes were filled, but not evenly. I can't do anything about that unless I work there, but can't even do that yet. Alright then, with all that said, hello everybody, this is What If Deku Had Nightmares Part 12. Ow. Last time we left off, it was a week of and then he came back of his training, and he's starting to master it, of course. And then as he came in, Aizawa, to everybody's shock, it was Aizawa who's coming into class, and Aizawa tells them that they have another week of training until they have to do the sports festival. Now everybody gets a little more focused by this, and it's pretty good actually. I'm not sure if I do it here or next. It's very annoying because I have the storyline, I just don't know where I should put it. Man, I thought I got this issue down. Come on, hurry up. Alright. One day he was coming into class. Now in anime they had to trade out their shoes to put in indoor shoes. Most of you who watch anime should know this. Basically, it's high school anime, so it should have come in. During this time, Zuko put in his shoes, grab out his other shoes for his inside, and he sees a note, a letter of sorts. As he was talking with his friends, as he pulled it out, Sero say, "Whoa, that's like, dang, is that really? No, it can't be. It's Sero who knows what it is." And Zuko said, "No." I mean, it's a bit cliche, but still. Who you guys thinking? Alright, I just read it. As he reads the note right there. It says a few things that's different, but basically that this girl likes him and wants to meet up after school. Zuko, kind of surprised by this, try to figure out who it is before the meetup. The handwriting seems familiar, but it's a little shaky. It's because the girl's very nervous that she chose to do something like this. But he's not going to put his hope on. Who knows, maybe it's like a prank that could be bad. Alright. As he keep it on on his person at all times. Now for going over the when Zuko gets to class, everybody seems very same old as everybody else. He gets to his seat, but he starts talking with basically all of his friends. And they ask him if anything new has happened. And Zuko said, well, actually, yeah. The moment where Uraka came by and asked him what's new. Zuko said, well, I got this letter on my shoebox, and I believe it's a love letter. And well, some of them are a little excited that someone did that. Oof. Need to get that stuff off my truck. But as he did this, he tried to look at everybody else and their reactions, but they seem like they're like the usual, surprised and unexpected, like Seros. And Zuko said, yeah, it's a bit cliche, but for sure it's the first one for me. And well, the guy is asking if he's gonna go and meet her. And Zuko said, well, yeah, she was brave enough to do it like this, so I guess I'll meet. And the girl, she's very... Why am I hiding it? Of course, you guys already should know who I'm trying to make her go with, him go with. So I just cut the bullshit. Uraka, she actually feels a little excited to go and meet with him. She just needs to be ready, get focused. She tried her best not to break her character, for he won't know until the end. She doesn't know if he will be disappointed, and she's getting all these other questions in her head, wondering what if he says no. So she's trying to prepare herself for something like that. But she actually told nobody what she was trying to do. Now Zuko was talking about this. Aizawa finally come into class, told everybody to sit down, and they do. As they're starting class, it goes along pretty normally throughout the whole day, and over at the end of the day, something of a hiccup came by. Students from other classes, from class 1B, C, D, and all the way to the F, and business, came by to test out and see the next #1 heroes. They seem a little too cocky, so they decide to push him down a flight of stairs on their high horse. Oh. Now for Zuko, he was promised. It was shown it was getting close to the time to meet up. Some of his classmates have already left. To his knowledge, basically going home. He's trying to tell them to move. He needs to get to somewhere quick, and they are not moving at all. Zuko asks them politely again, "Can you please move?" Which now they're getting a little of a big head, having one of the students from class 1A say please to them. So they decide not to move. being more difficult. Zuko said, "You better move, or else." Which that gives a clue to the rest of the classmates to tell them to fucking move out of the way, or I don't want to know what he does. As Monoma came by and tested him, he did a little think you guys are so great because you're in class 1A, just for you to know, class 1B is just as great, even better than your class, as he tried to show off his classmates. Zuko said, "Alright, okay, and I should care why. I'm in class 1A, you're in class 1B. Now can you move?" Because he does not like being late. That's the one trait he got from everybody else, not to be late to anything. And he's about to be late to one thing that he did not agree to, but chose to go. So his imagery of staying calm is starting to die down, and more, what's the word? Spooky thoughts come up in his head. And he doesn't think of them willingly, it has to be more emotionally. Not to be scared, but more of adding fear to anybody that's around him. A good thing there's no train in the way. Now, Zuko's getting a little pissed, and well, some things come up from his old memories, which doesn't matter, but they're there. And Monoma asked him, "Do you know what my quirk is?" And Zuko said, "No, what is it?" Thinking this would just be the end of it and go on, saying, "Mine is a copy quirk." As he touched Zuko's hair just a bit. And Zuko realized, oh shit, as he tells everybody around him to fucking move out of the way now. As most of them just get closer, and Zuko used his 1% smash, did a huge swipe around the Monoma, pushing them back. As Monoma is now dripping black liquid out of his hands, not knowing what to do. He's saying this is a weird quirk. I can't believe you can control this thing. I can't. And Zuko calmly told him to not touch your face, as Monoma did the mistake of touching his face. The black ooze, the black liquid, everybody sees that Monoma has been producing, is going right into his brain, into his skin, touching it, of course, but it starts to disappear. And that means it has gone through his skin. Zuko tells everybody, does anybody know what he does? What's his backstory? As no one knows. So Zuko just waits and see what happens. As he wakes up, terrified and glad that he's not in that situation anymore. At this very moment, his quirk wears off. As his quirk wears off, breathing heavily, and Zuko looks towards him as he reaches out for his, and he did the same motion he would usually do for everybody else, as he reached out his hand towards his face, which Monoma quickly starts getting scared, screaming, and running away. which in turn makes everybody else run away. But some of the other ones that are actually strong walks away. And I'm going to end it at this point. Zuko is now running towards the area. As he gets to the area, he just waits. He's 1 minute early, and that's it. Until some ruffles from the bushes comes up and this girl comes in. And I'm going to end it at this point. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.